Okay, guys, I saw this coming. President Trump plans to declare a national emergency Friday as public life in America continues to grind to a halt. Concerns about the coronavirus pandemic rippled across the globe as more events were canceled and more landmarks were shuttered. U.S. schools closed to millions of students. Louisiana delayed its presidential primary until summer, and the group of 7 leaders planned a virtual crisis conference. Here are some other significant development. The WHO has warned that Europe has now become the epicenter of the pandemic, and more European nations, union nations, took action, shutting schools down, implementing travel restrictions, and other emergency measures. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez said he tested positive for the virus after attending an event in Florida with a Brazilian government aide who has also tested positive. A top Australian official also tested positive just after days meeting with U.S. General Attorney William P. Barr in Washington. After facing heated bipartisan criticism over U.S. testing, the Trump administration announced a series of steps to boost the availability of tests and said it would partner with the private sector to get up drive-through testing sites. Good idea. Scientists have found that the coronavirus can stay infectious for days on some surfaces. They also discovered that the coronavirus can be shed by people before they develop symptoms and can linger in the body for many weeks. Okay, guys, let's see here. Flights from European countries subject to travel restriction will be routed to 13 airports. I'm going to skim through that. If you're interested, you can look it up. Let's see. Well, here are the restrictions which will take effect at midnight will require flights originating in those European nations to land at the international airports in Boston, Miami, New York City, Chicago, San Francisco, Seattle, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Washington, Honolulu, Newark, Dallas, or Detroit. Trump's original restrictions will not apply to U.S. citizens, green card holders, their family members, or an array of other authorized travels. The measures will apply to passengers who have recently traveled from or have been present within a country of the Schengen area within 14 days of the date of the person's. See, this 14-day thing is not accurate anymore. I think it should be a longer quarantine. I'm sorry. The 26 nations of the Schengen area include Austria, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Portland, Portugal, Slovakia, I might be pronouncing these wrong, sorry, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. The CDC spokesman has said they're going to be told them to stay home for 14 days to monitor their health. Again, I'm hearing that 14 days is not long enough, but I'm not the CDC. But then they talk a little bit more about that. Screening procedures are still being finalized as staffing is ramped up and mobilized. The new flight restrictions will require significantly more resources than those in place. Yada, yada. You can read more about that if you want to. There you go, guys. Election officials in Tuesday's 4 primary says states that voters can safely cast ballots. Election covered in the 4 states on primaries on Tuesday. Arizona, Florida, Illinois, and Ohio. They're safe to do the ballots, okay? I'm skipping some of these. Okay, they're talking about the election. All right, 1:01 p.m., Trump to declare national emergency in response to the coronavirus. I think at 3 p.m. They just need to take aggressive steps to contain the outbreak. there you go. And you can sign up for coronavirus updates newsletter to track the outbreak. I'm not going to do that, but there you go, guys. Be safe out there.